Hey guys, today I'm going to read you a devotion from my devotions book here, Jesus Calling. I think I've showed it to you before. It's really good. And they have them labeled the pages by days. So like January 23rd, January 25th. You just flip through and find the right page. Today let's find our page here. Now, March 5th. Make friends with the problems in your life. Though many things feel random and wrong, remember that I am sovereign over everything. I can fit everything into a pattern for good, but only to the extent that you trust me. Every problem can teach you something, transforming you little by little into the masterpiece I created you to be. The very same problem can become a stumbling block over which you fall if you react with distrust and defiance. The choice is up to you, and you will have to choose many times each day whether to trust me or defy me. The best way to befriend your problem is to thank me for them. This simple act opens your mind to the possibility of benefits flowing from your difficulties. You can even give persistent problems nicknames. So like if you get angry easily, you can call him, I don't know, Fred or something. Let's see. So if you do that, it helps you to approach them with familiarity rather than with dread. So be like, oh no, Fred's acting up again. The next step is to introduce them to me, enabling me to embrace them in my loving presence. I will not necessarily remove your problem, but my wisdom is sufficient to bring good out of every one of them. So even if it's like a really bad problem, like an anger problem, he can still help you with those, and since you are weak in that area, he will make you strong, as Paul wrote. And there are a few verses down here that I'd like to share with you. Romans 8:28 and 1 Corinthians 1:23 through 24. So let me look these up. This is an NIV version, so if you prefer the King James Version, you can always look that up too. Let's see. Romans. There we go. Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. So even if things seem like they're going really bad and you really feel like God isn't there helping you, he's always there helping you and always making things better for you, for those that love him. And then we got 1 Corinthians 1:23 to 24. So, but we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and foolishness to the Gentiles. So, let's see. It's foolishness to the Gentiles. It means like people who aren't saved verses seem very foolish to them, like they believe more in evolution or other doctrine because they don't quite understand. The Holy Spirit helps to kind of translate everything, help us to understand things. That's our cat Sadie. I don't know if you can hear her on there or not. So yeah, so just a few things to take away from this devotion that we've read today is to kind of make friends with the problems in your life. Give them funny names. Give them names that you will be able to remember, so that way when you start getting angry or when you get sad, you'll be like, oh no, here's Patricia again. Just remember that everything may feel random and wrong. Everything may feel crazy and kind of off the rails, but God is always with you. God is always making everything good for those that love him. Remember that he created you and that you are his masterpiece and that he is still making you into the person that you are supposed to be. And the choice is really up to you whether you want to trust God and give Patricia to him, or if you want to try to deal with her yourself. So you can either trust him or defy him. And let's see. Yeah, just introduce them to him and be like, I'm so sorry, but I have this problem, and he will know, he'll understand, because he knows that people, us humans, we are flawed. We're not perfect. We don't do good all the time. That's why Jesus was sent down for us. So, that's done. And I'd like to invite any of you guys who are not saved, who are looking to be saved, please just pray a prayer with me. Romans 10:9, and I'll just read from the NIV version here for you guys too. If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved. So that's Romans 10:9 through 10. So all you have to do is just pray and confess that Jesus is Lord. So why don't we do that together right now? Okay, dear Lord, thank you for this day. I recognize that I am a sinner. Please forgive me and please save me. I know that Jesus is Lord, that he's your son, and that he rose from the dead. Thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.